everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Miroslava, the Metaphysical Chick, Multiverse Ambassador, here to help you master the Matrix by expanding your mind. I am going to be sharing with you a remote viewing experience tuning into a potential future for this Earth. And I was able to see kind of like the new Earth, the feeling of the new Earth. And there's a lot of information and a lot of things that I saw that I wanted to come here to share with you. And the reason I am doing this is to bring a little bit of hope, to give you hope that there is a bright future ahead of us as an interstellar human collective. There's gonna be interplanetary exchanges taking place with other extraterrestrial races, and there's a lot of juicy stuff here. So if this is something that you're interested in, then keep watching. Okay, so before we jump into the conversation, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and at the end of the video, if you resonate with whatever I shared in this one, you can leave me a like and share with people so that we can continue extending the vibration of hope and the vibration of positivity. And yeah, because there's a lot of goodness that is coming out of these dark night that we are facing as a collective. So again, leave this video a like if you enjoy it, and share this and subscribe, and yeah, let's step into the conversation. And now the timing of this, I'm not really sure of what that is. I do know that within the next 50 years we're gonna be seeing an increase of whatever we are already noticing now as a collective. So I don't know if this is gonna be happening within the next several hundred years. I know it's a long time, or maybe even a few thousand years. So the timing, I didn't want to focus so much on it because I do feel that we will soon begin to perceive time in a different way. So let's just remove time out of the equation, tune into the energy of potential. And again, everything that I share is simply my perspective. This is what I saw. It's only my experience. Remote viewing, according to Wikipedia, is the practice of seeking impressions about a distant or unseen subject. Typically, a remote viewer is expected to give information about an object, event, person, or location that is hidden from physical view and separated at some distance. One thing that Dr. Greer said in one of the videos that I was watching on YouTube is that the reason we are able to access so much information and see remote view a lot of different places, not only within this planet but within the universe, is because we are an omnipresent mind. We are all connected. We are the God mind, manifested in different forms within this physical experience and also within other dimensions or realities. And so the reason we are able to access information in other places or see things is because we are that thing. We are connected to whatever is currently happening in that experience. And so you, my friend, you can also access this information because you are part of that God mind, of the whole. Everything is deeply connected. And in this case, for example, the consciousness or the energy that is giving life to the new Earth in a future timeline is the same consciousness that is giving life to you, to me, to all of us within this planet and the universe, the multiverse. It is the same consciousness that is giving life to all of us. And so all it takes is intention for us to tune into whatever experience, timeline, place, potential that we wish to access with not only our mind, our third eye, but with the heart. New islands will arise. Continents like the Americas will cease to exist as one land. There will be peace on earth. The waters of the oceans sparkle. The sand shines. The earth lives. The plant kingdom is more alive than ever. Animals thrive alongside the new human. Humans are no longer afraid and surviving. We are one collective thriving. The government as we know it does not exist, nor does a one world order. Leadership is given to councils of highly conscious beings. Some are what we could perceive as elders, while others are young. There is diversity at the head of this new earth. At first, extraterrestrial beings came to Earth to take the lead, but eventually the council was transformed and power was given back to humans. We are now an interstellar collective, communicating with extraterrestrial collectives, traveling to their planets and collaborating, co-creating. The human body is still physical, yet vibrant and healthy. The sun no longer burns our skin. It charges the body. It's like our physical vessel has risen to meet the vibration of the sun. We are one collective mind. We all play a role in maintaining peace and order. We commune with animals. They are family. New plant and animal species. Some have come to Earth through interplanetary exchanges. When the Earth as we know it collapsed, extraterrestrial collectives descended with assistance. They helped the remaining humans terraform a new planet. We gave life to the new Earth as one collective mind. What we are seeing now is the downfall of old power structures and controlling agendas. They are fighting with all they have to survive, but the cleansing process has begun. They can do whatever they wish at this time. Everything has already changed. The shift has begun. And all we can do is keep moving in the direction that feels right to us as an individual mind. The more one minds make the decision to move towards the vibration of the new earth, the more we all align as one collective to the future that is already present now. I do remember stepping into that earth, and I was in a beach, and that's where I noticed that the water was very clear and blue and beautiful, and there was a lot of fish, a lot of animals in the ocean. It was so alive. It just felt so alive, and the sand was shining. It was sparkling. It was like bits of crystals and diamonds, but it was sand. And I remember grabbing some sand and just feeling it in my hands, and it was so alive. That's the only word that I can use to describe what I was feeling and experiencing. Was just alive. And I could see a lot of beings, humans there, and they were wearing like very light colored clothing, and it was nothing like what we have right now. And what kept coming back to mind is because I've been to the beach in Florida, and it's very touristy, and there's a lot of people there drinking and music and all of that stuff. But although people are very happy, it can tend to be more on the low vibrational end. But in this beach, there was peace. People were happy. They were living and they were present in the moment. They were experiencing and absorbing the energy that was all around us, the life that was all around us. And it was very peaceful, very peaceful. And I did notice that some humans, they look the way that we look now, but of course more vibrant and more energized. And then in that moment when I was observing everything and just basking in that energy and feeling the life that was there, I wanted to go to Florida, into other parts of the earth. And that's where I noticed that at least Florida no longer existed. I could not see that area, that part of the world. And that's when I realized that new islands were rising, that where I was at the beginning of that remote viewing experience was an island that was completely new, that is not there right now. And that's when I also noticed that other parts like California and a lot of places within the Americas and other parts of the world no longer exist the way as we perceive them or know them right now. And so I do feel that something is going to happen, that things are going to keep getting, I guess we can say, worse. We're going to be seeing a lot more natural disasters and things taking place. Power structures, the shadow governments, they're going to be doing a lot of shit to make us afraid, to make us feel afraid. But it's like, I feel that I am creating this video today to help you remove the fear and to bring back hope, because the potential that I see is very beautiful. And I know that Dolores Cannon has talked about this in her books, that there's going to be this split of the new earth and the old earth. The following information is from Dolores Cannon's book, The 3 Waves of Volunteers in the New Earth. Dolores says, "There will be an old earth and a new earth, and then a separation." Jean, the person under hypnosis, replies, "Yes." Dolores goes on to say, "And some won't make the evolution?" The reply was, "Yes." Jean then goes on to say, "Those that choose to stay in karma, they have to live that out somewhere. So do they stay with the old earth? Do they get taken to a foreign planet? No, they stay where they created." Dolores goes on to say, "Will the people in the old earth be aware that anything has happened when the evolution occurs?" Jean replies, "In your history, Atlantis had several destructions, and people perceived that others died. There is an Atlantis that went on and exists in time and space. Atlantis exists now in another dimension, so there will be those on the old earth that will experience it because they buy into the fear of the death and destruction and devastation of Earth, and they will be there. In their mind, they may perceive that all of you are dead or gone, and likewise, you may perceive them as gone. But either way, there will be 2 experiences. So think of this as already there. The orchestration to create this experience is so much bigger than any human can perceive at this time. This is a big orchestration, not just occurring on your Earth, but with the help of so many, and no other planets have done this before. So, according to Dolores Cannon's book, Investigations and Research, a split of Earths will take place at some point within our evolutionary journey, and some can say that this split in consciousness is already taking place. If you walk around with an open heart, aware and in tune with the heart of this planet and the source of all creation, you'll notice a loving energy of unity and expansion. The Earth continues to exist and look the way it's always been, but the energy and the feeling is different. You can sense it. Others, on the other hand, that have given into their fears and trauma and blindly accept the projections of others and controlling agendas, may have a completely different experience while simultaneously inhabiting the same planet as you. And this is because our choices, our thoughts, our energy does in fact shape the reality in which we exist. We are the masterminds of this matrix. So open your heart to love and embrace the potential that you know you wish to be part of, for it's already taking place now. Like I was sharing, I do feel that extraterrestrial beings are going to descend when the time comes. And it's not like they're intervening because they're not making choices for us, but they're descending to assist us with the terraforming process of this new earth. Because there's a lot that's going to be needed from us. And I feel that because of everything that we're going to be going through, we're not going to have the answers, and we're not going to know exactly what to do to proceed and to come out of these dark ages. And so they're going to be descending, they're going to be assisting us. And like I share, I do see them, some extraterrestrial beings, being part of the council of this new earth. They're going to be sharing information with us just like they did back in the day, in the old ages. And they're going to be showing us a new way of being, a new way of expressing, a new way of embodying the new human in this new frequency. And so it's going to be a whole process. It's not going to happen within a decade, of course. It's going to take years for us to get to that state. But I do feel that that is a potential, and it's going to be happening, and it's going to be beautiful. So do not be afraid. Whatever has to happen will happen for us to get to where we need to be as a collective. I do feel that there's going to be a lot more that the people that now have the control here on this earth, they're going to be doing a lot more, so much more, to pull us back into the vibration of fear, because they want to keep control. But the shift has already taken place. We're already awake. A lot of people have already made the choice, and we are not going to fall for their toxicity and negatively polarized agendas. We know what we are capable of. We are rising up, we are speaking our truth, and yeah, we're not gonna let it happen. So I do feel that there's a lot's gonna be taking place, and a lot of it is going to be awakening a lot of the fear within you. But allow it to be, feel the fear, allow it to process and to move through your energetic body, so that you can then release it or transform it into hope, into joy, into empowerment and courage. It is time for us to be courageous. It is time to be brave and to stand up for what we personally believe in as an individual mind. Because like I was sharing, it takes the choice of an individual mind, of thousands of individual minds, for the collective as a whole to keep moving towards the vibration of the new earth. So it all starts within you, within your individual choice, and then that extends to the whole collective as a whole. In the future, I do see us, collaborating with extraterrestrials. Like I was saying, I do see the hybrid children. They're going to be the leading force also of this new earth, collaborating with the new humans, the future humans, the children that we're going to be having, because let's face it, a lot of us here, we're not going to be experiencing that new earth, not within this lifetime. Maybe you are going to be coming back, descending to this earth plane again, incarnating as a human, and you're going to be going through the process with whoever is there at the time. But yeah, I do feel that a lot of us that are here at this time, we are the lighthouse during the dark ages, and I've shared this in the past. We are here to show the way, to pave the way for the future generations and for the future interstellar human collective. The future that I am sharing with you today is real because of you. The choices you have already made have shaped the reality that we as a collective are now stepping into. And the choices that you will make today and tomorrow will only continue reaffirming the vibration of the potential that already exists, or, depending on what you choose to focus on, the actions you take can split timelines once again. sending you and others that resonate at that same frequency into a different potential that perhaps isn't the most high vibe. It's all up to you. The following is a message that I received for a very specific group of people. So if you decided to stay till the very end of this video, then perhaps this message was meant to find you. Karma that many have cultivated over time is dissolving because of your decision and active efforts to be of service. Karma was generated in other lifetimes due to the infliction of harm onto this planet and those within it. I see extraterrestrial beings that once took part of negatively polarized agendas within Earth, incarnating as humans this lifetime with the intention to pay their karmic debt. You came here with a plan of action, and now it is time for you to consciously execute what you orchestrated with others in what can be perceived as another life. Others that had nothing to do with this earth also incarnated as humans to dissolve karma that originated in other parts of the universe. You saw this transition as an opportunity for you to reconcile with your own shadow. You are in the process of clearing distortions. What all of you are doing here is honorable. Thank you for your service. So yeah, let me know if this resonated with you, if you've been able to see potentials of this earth, and share them in the comments. I would love to dive deeper into this conversation with you. And yeah, so if you resonated with this video, leave me a like, subscribe to my channel, share this with other people so that we can keep integrating and extending the vibration of newness, of hope, of expansion and growth and oneness. And yeah, if you would like to work with crystals, I do have an Etsy shop. I will be uploading new designs in a few days, so go check it out, follow it, and yeah, check out whatever I have there available at this time. There's a few pieces that are very powerful, and everything that I have, I don't have hundreds of pieces available because I just create whenever I feel inspired to create. Whenever the energy around me is very powerful, I channel it and I bring it to fruition, to physical manifestation through crystal. So yeah, that's why I don't have a lot of pieces, but whatever is there is very powerful, and I hope that you go check it out. Follow me on social media. I am on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook as The Metaphysical Chick, and you can also check out my website for my blog. I do have a lot of information there as well, themetaphysicalchick.com, and check out my new Rise and Gems podcast. I do have powerful conversations with my friend Erica. It's a very beautiful energy that we are bringing, and this is especially targeted for the divine feminine energy. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman or whatever you resonate with, but it's more so to uplift the feminine energy, and we are both divine feminine embodiments, and we are here leading with that energy. So if that's what you resonate with, go check it out. The link is going to be in the description of this video. And that's all I have for you today. I'll catch you on the next episode. Thank you for being here. And here's to the manifestation of the beautiful interstellar human collective, the new Earth. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.